Jack! Hello.
Morning.
How you doing?
I'm alright, how are you?
Good. Saw your film last night. Congratulations. It was brilliant.
Thank you very much, Stephanie.
Welcome. Very intense. How did you get through this shoot? Because it was difficult to watch. It must have been difficult to shoot.
Yeah, agreed. I needed support, I guess. And I think Angelina led by example, you know. And constantly, I never felt as bad as Louis was ever going to feel, you know, throughout the reality of what we're portraying. So I constantly had that to compare my situation to and feel dwarfed by, and yeah, it got me out of bed every morning anyway.
There are worse people to get support from, I'm sure.
Oh no, absolutely, yeah, seconded again.
I used to think that I could do anything, that I was better than I am. Who says you're not?
The other guys have been telling me the set had a really nice atmosphere, everyone was very supportive, and Angelina was a very supportive director. Did you feel like that?
Yeah. We had like a camaraderie between us. Kind of felt really easy, you know. And yeah, we had some characters there and all, so that helps the whole thing along, you know. When you're able to have a laugh and perhaps step out of what you're there trying to do. And bearing in mind we're all on this terrible diet, you know. So we could have been nightmares for each other. We really could have been our own worst enemies. But no, we wasn't. It was the opposite. So credit to them all.
Did you get invited on this trip to the zoo with the onesies? Oh, no, really? Why not?
I didn't have a onesie.
Sometimes in life you haven't got a onesie. It happens.
You know what I mean? When life gives you lemons, wear a onesie.
That's some great advice, thank you.
I should have learnt this already, you know. No sympathy necessary.
However dark the night, however dim our hopes.
Inbound 4 o'clock row.
Tons of physical challenges for you in this, but for me, the most entertaining but difficult looking scenes are the ones in the dinghy. How are they to shoot?
Yeah, good. I'm so glad you called him a dinghy.
Is it a dinghy?
Yeah, well, that's what I was calling it. They call it a raft, though. Our esteemed American cousins.
Northern dinghy.
I don't think dinghy has, like, a severe enough, like, you know what I mean, ring to it. But no, I hated the dinghy. That dinghy made me bleed and stuff. I got, like, blood, sweat and tears out of us all, yeah. Very isolated, you feel, you know. What's that myth that, you know, if you spend your time around people all the time, you begin to menstruate together?
Oh, I think that's a woman thing.
No, but
apparently
men have emotional cycles that are akin
Really?
to what women have. I found this out on the dinghy. That's what the dinghy taught me, if nothing else.
You can learn a lot from a dinghy. It turns out.
Really put me in my place. We're not just talking about any dinghy. It's like sandpaper on there. Yeah, it was rough, like. It was rough. But at least we went home every night, you know. We had amenities at hand. The boys in real life, they didn't.
So Angelina wasn't keeping you on the dinghy, it's like some sort of method acting.
Nah, she wasn't cruel like that. She could have been. She could have really tortured us, and she chose not to, which was big of her, I thought.
So I've been keeping an eye on the press for this. You seem like one of the few men that can say they've tamed Angelina Jolie. She seems properly fond of you.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I don't know, I think Brad got in there first.
But obviously, you know, I've always wanted to interview her. I never have, because she seems just like a force of nature. Did she teach you anything in particular or give you any great tips?
Yeah, plenty. I guess just by leading this project the way she did, set an example. It's something that I'm going to strive towards now for the rest of my career. I'll always refer back to the lessons that she taught me. I've got to, you know, otherwise it was pointless, the whole thing for me anyway. So yeah, she's up there with, you know, one of the kindest, biggest-hearted people that I've had the privilege of working with. That's one of the best things about this line of work, you know. We're not short of them, but she's testament to that for sure. For sure.
I'm jealous. I want her to be my friend.
You're not interviewing her today?
No.
Oh, you should get on.
No. Do you think you would?
Shall I say hello to her for you?
Could you?
Yeah, for
Give
sure.
her, like, just a little stroke of her hair.
Might do, might not.
Might not.
Might
Okay.
not.
I'm afraid, girl, this film's got some really important and really beautiful messages in it. Let's get a bit deep. Did you take anything away from it in that sense?
Yeah.
I found it inspiring.
Yeah. I had drop foot. It means you can't fully rotate your ankle anymore. Yeah, I had that for a certain amount of time. Yeah, I felt elderly for the first time in my life. I was tripping over my own foot. Yeah, took that away. And I took this overwhelming ambition to one day be as selfless as Louis and Angie, hopefully. So if nothing else, drop foot and I hope to be selfless one day.
Well, that's a beautiful note to end on, Jack. Thank you so much for
No
talking
worries.
to us.
You can always rely on me for a good ending.